Hello children, how are you all? I hope you are fine and safe. I am Dakshayani, handling biology from Bharadasnath Metric Higher Secondary School, Arakonam. Children, today we are going to see 12th standard zoology, the third chapter, reproductive health. So far we discussed about the natural methods, and now we are going to discuss about the barrier methods. And in the barrier methods, barrier means what? Preventing, right? So in the barrier method we are going to first one discuss about the chemical barrier. Yes, some chemicals can be used in the reproductive tracts to avoid the fertilization. Some of them are foaming tablets, right? So this one, it's an image of the foaming tablets. Foaming tablets. So it increases the mucus secretion, so the entry of sperms can be prevented. And the another one is a vaginal suppositories. Suppositories. Vaginal suppositories, and then creams, that is spermicides. Spermicides can be applied so that the sperms will, the fertility and the motility of the sperms will be arrested. So these are all the chemical barriers. So next we are going to study about the mechanical barriers. Mechanical barrier. The main example for the mechanical barriers is the condoms. The condoms, it is used both by the males as well as the females, right? It prevents, what is the main role of it? It prevents the entry of sperms. It prevents the entry of sperms into the female tract. So the fertilization is avoided. And one more advantage is using the condoms is that it prevents the sexually transmitted diseases. STDs are prevented. STDs prevention is an important advantage of it, and mostly the condoms are made of latex or from lamb skin, ottothol we say. So lamb skin. So it is a mechanical barrier. Next, we are going to see some of the devices used by the female. It comes under the barrier method. Mechanical barrier. So it is used by the female. The examples are diaphragm and cervical caps. It is used by the female in the female reproductive tract, and which prevents the entry of sperms into it. So what are the things, children? Diaphragm and cervical caps, and one more example is that valves. Valves. Next one is the hormonal barriers. Hormonal barriers. It is used by the female, right, in the as a oral contraceptives, as a tablets to prevent the fertilization. And here it is mostly the combined pill. What do you mean by combined? It is a combination of two hormones. One is estrogen and progesterone. It is a combination of estrogen, synthetic estrogen and progesterone. Right? So it suppresses the activity of FSH and LH in the female's body. So thus the fertilization is avoided. And CDRI, just underline in your books, children. Central Drug Institute of CDRI. Central Drug Institute, it is at Lucknow. So they introduced one pills named as Saheli, called as Saheli. It is not made of steroids. Like this, it is not made of any steroids. It is a non-steroidal and it is made up of the special substance called as centchromen. Saheli, it is made up of a substance called as centchromen. So, non-steroidal preparation. It is a 1 mark question, children. It is prepared by the Central Drug Institute of Lucknow. And we are going to discuss about the IUDs. IUDs, intra-uterine devices. It is a most ideal method. It is an important 1 mark question, children. It is a most ideal method. When compared to other methods, it is very reliable. So, it is an ideal method to prevent the birth, right, unwanted births. And intrauterine, intra means inside, uterine means uterus. Some devices are implanted into the female uterus temporarily to prevent the fertilization, right, and it may be from 3 to, it may be valid up from 3 to 10 years. 10 years. And this IUDs are of 2 types. One is a copper releasing IUDs, another one is a hormone releasing IUDs, and apart from this, non-medicated IUDs are there. So, this is the image of some of the IUDs, children. It is a copper T, right? This is the image of the copper T, and various copper T's are there. It depends on the amount of copper present in it, right? So, this is how the copper T is inserted into the uterus. So, just look into this, children. The copper T is inserted in such a way like this in the uterus, and it is a Lippis loop which is in the shape of the inverted S. Lippis loop and copper T. Now, let us discuss different types of copper T's. Right? What are all the different types in the sense? Before going to the hormone releasing IUDs, copper releasing are CUT380A. CUT copper T 380AG. Nova T. Nova T. And then multi-load 375, right. So, these are all the copper releasing IUDs, and these differ from one another in releasing the copper ions. So, the copper ions or the copper salts released from this instrument, devices suppress the activities of the sperms. So, and the next one is a hormone releasing IUDs. Hormone releasing IUDs, there are 2 types of hormone releasing IUDs, that is progesterone and LNG-20. So, these 2 are the hormone releasing IUDs, and apart from this, the non-medicated IUDs is a Lippis loop. Yes, we studied a double S-shaped device like this. Double S-shaped device, right, which is inserted into the female to prevent the entry of sperms. So, these are all the IUDs. And last, about the permanent birth control measures. What is the last step, children? Permanent birth control, that is a permanent, we say it as surgical methods. Family planning operations, we say, right, surgical methods. So, in the surgical method, the first one we are going to see is that vas deferens, vasectomy. So, in vasectomy, ectomy means cut, ectomy means cut, vas defers to vas deferens. So, we discussed about the female reproductive children. The sperms are produced in the testes and it is carried to the urethra by a long tube called as vas deferens. So, this is a vas deferens. So in the vasectomy, the vas deferens is cut, both the vas deferens is cut and the ligations are performed. Cut panni mudichu potruvanga like this, right? So what happens, the sperms are not transported from here to here and the semen consists of only the secretions of seminal vesicle, prostate and the bulbourethral glands. So if the vas deferens is cut, it is vasectomy. It is a male sterilization method. And next one is a female sterilization method. It is a tubectomy. Tubectomy. Ectomy means cut. Tube refers to fallopian tube. Just look into this picture, children. Here the fallopian tube only transfers the egg to the uterus, right? So here the fallopian tube is cut and the ligations are performed, right? So what happens, the egg is not transported to the fallopian tube and the sperms are not allowed to enter into the fallopian tube for fertilization. So this is a female sterilization method. So I will ask you some questions. Which is a male sterilization method? Vasectomy. Which is a female sterilization method? Tubectomy. Yes. Which is the oldest family planning method? Yes, coitus interruptus. And last one is about the MTP. What is MTP, children? MTP is a medical termination of pregnancy. Medical termination of pregnancy. Abortion is illegal, children, right? But due to some medical necessities, right? For example, the child may have any genetic problem, or it may affect the health of the mother, or it may cause the death of the mother. In such case of medical emergency, the MTP is legalized. MTP, the abortion of the voluntary abortion of the child based on the medical necessity, is approved, right? And it is legalized in India in the year 1971. From this, the one mark question is asked, children. 1971, the MTP is legalized, right? And with two conditions is that no sex determination, right? And after determining the sex, the MTP is not allowed. So it is an one mark question. When did the India legalize the MTP? And this MTP is safe only during the first trimester. What do you mean by first trimester, children? First 3 months, 12 weeks. Only up to the first 3 months. Within the first 3 months only the MTP is safe, right? After that, the mothers and the fetus, the maternal tissues will be the fetus starts developing and the maternal tissues and the chorionic villi of the fetus is in intimate connection with each other. So MTP after 3 months may lead to the death of the mother. It is not approved, right? And this MTPs of the first child, right? It may lead to the psychological stress in the mother. So this MTP is legalized and it should be done by the qualified experts in the hospital. The unqualified house, it may lead to the infection of the mother. So which period is safe for MTP, children? Yes, first trimester. After that, it is not possible. So let us recap what are all the things we studied, children. We studied about the population explosion and what are all the birth control measures. In that we studied about the natural method, we discussed about the permanent methods and also the barrier methods and what is MTP. So these are all the questions, assessment questions related to this topic. Just go through it. So children, with this, the session comes to an end. Practice the diagrams and write the names of all the devices, that is different types of copper releasing IUDs, different types of hormone releasing IUDs in your notebook. Draw the diagrams, right? So go through the topic well, children. Thank you.